So, inventory is the stuff that a business buys and holds with the intent to sell to customers. With a merchandising business, that's about the long and short of it. Holding goods with the intent to sell them to customers, all to earn revenue. With a manufacturing business, it's a little more complicated because they take raw materials and fashion them into the products that they then sell to customers. Now, of course, there's the businesses, like the dance studio right next to Eternal Summer, that don't have to deal with any of this inventory business. Our friends Sophie and Summer have just dipped their toes into the inventory ocean, however, so we'll have to help them log their salt lamps into the... Oh my, she just sold one already. Why don't you listen to one of our experts share more about inventory while I congratulate them?
It can be really simple. There's a client that I have. They sell auto parts. So they purchase the auto parts. They have their inventory in their warehouse, and their warehouse is huge. So when they started, it was not that large, right? So they started very simple. But here's the thing. When they started entering the inventory however they wanted to. There was no specific organization to it. So when you are starting out doing inventory, there really has to be thought to how you want to structure that. It could have been structured as based on the car model, but they did all by whatever the company they were purchasing it from was how they would enter it in. So based on that, you're going to have a lot of different thoughts on that. So in the inventory, there's no clear organization, there's no structure to it. And so you have to really think about that. Will I put it as based in this specific situation? Will I put it based on what year the car was and then the model? Will I put it based on the model and then the year? And so you really have to structure that in a logical way so that when you're training somebody else, you really have to think about that, right? Like when you're training somebody else, how is it going to be easy to explain how to find something? If you don't have a way to look for something, you can like do a search on it and try to find it that way. But if you have an inventory structure of how to label things, it really makes things a lot easier.